And we are rolling. Hello everybody, welcome in. Hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. Staying safe out there during these crazy, unpredictable times. So, today we're going to be checking out a song called Unborn, Reborn by a band called Orecus. So, I became aware of this band when they hit me up on Instagram. They sent me a link to one of their songs called Below the Threshold, and they were like, hey man, you might like this, and they were absolutely correct. I really liked it, really liked it. Straight to the point, brutal death metal. Loved the riffs, loved the tempo of the song, loved the vocals, everything. It was greatness. Loved it. Loved them start to finish. So I hit them up and said, I'm going to react to one of your other songs, and they've got a song here called Unborn, Reborn, and that is the one that we're going to be checking out. So, without further ado, one thing as well, you guys might hear that the quality of my voice isn't up to scratch. It's my microphone that's just out of sight here is, to use a technical term, fucked. I don't know what the hell the issue is with it, and I've just welcomed a newborn baby into the family. So, and one thing that absolutely saps me of my will to live is trying to set up microphones when they don't want to work. So I'm just using the camera microphone. So you guys can still hear what I'm saying, but I understand that the quality is shitty, but the music quality will still be good. So anyway, without further ado, let's get this set up. I'm looking forward to this one because Below the Threshold was no joke. There's no joke at all. These boys are not messing around. Okay, let's move this over here. Let's bring this up. Let's bring that down a little bit. Okay, let's get comfortable. And let's go. Okay, one more time. Orecus, Unborn, Reborn. Let's go. Alright, let's go. You like Orecus Unborn, Reborn. Unborn, pause, Reborn, ladies and gentlemen. That was cool. That was really, really good. That was really, really good. It didn't sound completely unlike Below the Threshold, and I'm gonna obviously all the links to all the social medias are going to be down below, but I'm also gonna put the links to that the below the threshold track as well, just because it's so good. But anyway, I digress. It was quite similar to Below the Threshold, but it was there was more melodic elements, and the structure of the song was a little bit more broken up. So it would go blast beats, then a couple of fills, and then blast beats, and then something else, and then it would, the hook, or the hook, the catchiness, the chorus, whatever you want to call it. It was really, really cool. It sounded like it was gonna go quite like bouncy and kind of like groovy. Like it started with a couple of bouncy bits at the beginning and then went really, really fast, and then it was nice. The tempo and the different styles of drumming and guitar and vocals and everything, it was quite it was broken up, but without making the song sound just messy. So it kind of kept you on your toes the entire time. You never really knew what was coming. I thought that was really, really cool. I loved the sound of the dude's vocals. Just really, really nice, powerful. I would call them more traditional or like slightly old school death metal vocals. It sounds a lot more like Cannibal Corpse and stuff like it, and stuff like that. There's a lot of brutal. Excuse me. There you go. There's a lot of brutal death metal bands out there where the vocals are they're almost crossing over into slam vocals, and don't get me wrong, like slam kind of deathcore, blackened deathcore stuff where it doesn't you some people say that, like, if you listen to enough of this music you can tell what the lyrics are in some songs, and I'm thinking, no, you fucking can't. There's absolutely no way you can, you know what I mean? But like, and the vocals just sound inhuman. Now don't get me wrong, I love some inhuman vocals, but those vocals definitely reminded me of kind of like more kind of an older generation of death metal vocals, which I thought was really, really cool. I expected it to go slammy a few times with the vocals. I thought he was going to start doing some like pig squeals and stuff like that, but he kept it very traditional, very OG. Actually intelligible. You could hear intelligible. You could actually hear what he was saying a lot of time. He actually resembled like a human being, and not like a toilet having a disagreement with a bathtub, but a garbage disposal unit or some shit like that. Very good, very good. Yeah, didn't reinvent the wheel. Didn't do 50 different styles in the space of like 5 minutes. There wasn't like all these like crazy effects, and all that and all that type of stuff. And that's not that's not a dig against these guys. I'm a big fan of I just like extreme metal in general. But there's a lot of bands right now experimenting with like 50 different styles, and that's really, really cool. And then there's bands like these guys that just go, we've got a sound and we're sticking to it, and we're going to hone our skill set, going to hone our tools just right, but there, we know what we want to do, and we're going to stick to that. We're not going to start throwing in any clean vocals or gin or fucking blackened elements or anything like that. I loved it. Thought it was really, really, really good. So yeah, very impressive stuff. Super, super glad that these guys reached out. And also as well, if you're in a band, or your buddy's in a band, or you know a band that I might like, just hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on YouTube. The worst thing that'll happen is that I'll just listen to the song and just not like it. Just not like it and not do anything with it. I'm not a critic. I'm a promoter. If I hadn't liked their last song, I probably wouldn't have been doing this one, because I just kind of think to myself, well, I'm not going to go out there and shit on some band that's working really, really hard to try and fulfill their dream of being able to do this for a living. It's not my style, you know what I mean? So you've got nothing to lose. Send me your shit. If I like it, I'll promote it. If I don't like it, I'll just move on to something else. So to sum up, almost dropping my headphones there, Orecus Very, very impressive stuff. As well, they actually have a full length album out called, I'm gonna fuck this name up, the Obliterationist. Obliteration, something like that. Something obliteration is it? Something like that. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I've said that many times before. They actually have a full length album as well, which I haven't even heard. But judging by the last two songs I've heard of them, you know, Threshold and Unborn, Reborn, I'm definitely going to be checking that album out today at some point. I will let you guys know what I thought of that as well. So yeah, go as I said earlier, as I said at the beginning of the video, or whenever it was. That's just a seal, just a wild sea lion, just seal floundering about. We've got all the links to all the Bandcamps and big cartels and all that type of shit. That's all below. Please click on every single one of the links and support the band in any way you can. If you really, really like them, like order like a vinyl if they have them, order like get a pre-order bundle, go and buy a poster, buy some stickers, buy a t-shirt. But obviously times are kind of tough, so if you don't have the disposable income to do that, just leave them a comment, like, share, so on and so forth. So thank you very much, guys. An absolute pleasure. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.